Okay, we're ready. Just wait for the world to load. So yeah, this is where we were last. Yeah, this machine is giving us uranium hexafluoride, right? I'm gonna make a gas tank for the hydrofluoric acid. Or at least I'll try to anyways. Unless I'm out of materials to do that. I do believe I already need to go and get some more infused alloys ready. Once again, I am all out. Plenty of redstone, though, to start this. I had almost like 100 infused alloys at one point. Now I'm back down to actually none. I had a bunch at one point. Now I have literally none of them left. Basic chemical tank. Yes. Upgrade it. Upgraded the second time. And we'll do that again because I have another empty spot I want to put an elite chemical tank into. Except I need two more... I got one more. I need two more reinforced alloys to go through with it. Meanwhile, this is busy just taking care of the infused alloys. So if anything, I can just come back there later. Alright, somewhere to actually put the hydrofluoric acid into. So that this can just condense, this can just process all the fluoride blocks. Welcome back, Adam. Yeah, doing alright. Now a place to put the this is a place to now put excess hydrofluoric acid into. And I'll store it here. Okay, this is where I stored the fissile fuel that I just made two nights ago. Last time I was streaming modded Minecraft. I made a little bit of fissile fuel and I just kept it in a gauge dropper. This also still has some stuff in it. Okay, this doesn't have sulfuric acid anymore, that explains it. Alright, just so I can empty this dropper out, just to be able to use it again. Yeah, just to make that once again actually usable. And we'll get some more fissile fuel. Make this once again actually usable. have to check outside to see if... Is this still actually getting oxygen, this machine? Not even sure. Empty gauge dropper, yes. Okay, it still must be getting... Still must be getting oxygen. If I just empty it out and then bam. I empty it out and then it immediately refills. I must still be getting some then. Yeah, clearly. Okay, it's still getting oxygen to come in. Fissile fuel also just slowly but surely coming along. That'll be for when it's time to actually build a fission reactor. Not really doing anything with it for now. Thinking I might as well use up all the redstone that I got here. I'm gonna just look around outside and see that I have a nice big farm here. Got a lot of stuff going for us, but at the same time, it's like... I kind of want to build this farm out even further. So in other words, just add space for farm animals. For example, I might want to get some... Maybe get some cows here. I would also like to get some sheep here for wool. So I have pretty much like a limitless supply of wool, if I ever want to use that in a build or two. And ideally just dye the sheep in all the different colors available so I have access to all the colors of wool. Okay, I do remember there was a hole there from a while ago. Okay, these aren't chickens. And yes, we're gonna fill up this hole while we're at it. Plenty of dirt to do that with. Oh, I completely forgot. There was this pool of lava here. I do believe I want to go find a home for all this excess dirt that I just got. I guess clear out some more grass, that also never hurts. I want to actually build something around here, I'd rather not have the grass in the way. So I'll clear out, I guess, some of it for starters. Alright, now it's just pretty much flat, and there's pretty much like no grass left over here, so pretty much a blank canvas to build whatever on. Okay, I honestly thought we had more energy to our name. So this digital miner is gonna mine up a few ores and then probably just really quickly just fizzle out again. Alright, excess dirt. I'm just gonna put it, for lack of better ideas, it's gonna go down here for now, for lack of better place to put it. I mean, if it's that much, I don't feel like just throwing it away. Let's just let it have it become daytime again, and then just start looking around for farm animals. Not gonna bother looking for chickens because I still have 32 eggs. I'm guaranteed to get at least like one baby chicken out of that. Should be almost a guarantee at that point. The annoying part is gonna be just carefully just luring the animals back here. That's gonna definitely be the annoying part. Let me just take a quick peek around and see if there are any worth bringing home. Quickly just scope out the area. Do it with this. Probably a more convenient way to scope the area out. Yeah, looking for something along the lines of cows and whatnot. Cows and sheep, I'm gonna scope the area out for them. The village may just have some I can steal. I see one cow. I hear a pig. Can't really start a cow farm with one cow, unfortunately. Unless there's actually two cows or something. I just realized I didn't actually bring any wheat with me, but this might not even matter anyways. I didn't need to bring it with me. The village just has some I can also take. Ideally, I'd rather have two cows. Can't really start a cow farm with just one of these guys. I gotta just kind of walk this guy back home. Then hope I can just breed any two cows regardless of what they look like. Just gonna quickly look around to see if there's maybe one more cow, but I'm not seeing any other ones besides this guy. This seems to be the only one that I can spot right now. And yes, I'd rather much just go when it's daytime to do this. It's gonna be easy enough, just slow and tedious. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. I already see my house. Oh, we finally have a cow around here. Can I come in the house or no? Are we afraid to go into the house? I guess I'll leave him there for now. Let's get some more iron ready to just turn into alloy. Still have quite a bit of redstone. I still have a bunch of redstone in the infuser. So let's just still, I don't know, use it. Use them, let's just use all of it, basically. And now I'm off to look for... Okay, first things first. Here it was. Just so I have more firework rockets. Again, I'm gonna just quickly scope the nearby area for cows. And 1 cow and 2 sheep I want, ideally, at this point. Seems to be not having much luck, like, unless I go near the villages. Those are horses. Not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, this village. I'm gonna poke around. Again, this village can just have some animals I can take. Nothing in there. Oh, 2 cows here. I gotta just take the cows north. I wish I could just teleport the cows with the waystones, but I don't believe you're able to do that, so... This is why I didn't want to travel too far out. I do believe I gotta just walk them the old-fashioned way. Okay, I'm trying to remember if it's... I think I gotta go south, actually. I think I gotta walk them south, not north. Trying to get this one to just come back along with me. This one's ignoring me again. There we go. Now you're ignoring me again. I'm right here. How much time will I have before it's going to become nighttime again? Okay, maybe not that much time. Let's hurry this up. Now, let's really hurry this up now, can we? Okay, this better actually be the place. Because it's literally becoming nighttime now, and there's nothing I can really do. This better be the place. Hold on a minute. Actually, I'm just gonna leave these cows here real quick. Hopefully I'm not gonna wander too far, because I want to go and just verify the location of my house and sleep. So I don't actually have to fight random mobs that could also potentially kill my cows while I'm trying to just lead the cows home. Okay, it is positive 472, right. So it is. I did confirm, yeah, I did confirm what's going the wrong way. Close it. And... this way. Now just hopefully find them again. Is not. 1,000 is not where I want to be. Try to just find the cows again. I feel like I left them somewhere around here. Okay. This one's again just wandering off. Again, trying to wander away from me. Just ignore the elephant. Still have to walk about like 400 blocks back or so. At least we're going to be doing it in the daytime again. Just ignore it. Keep going. Again, just ignore the bears and keep going. I kind of just keep going then. About 300 more blocks to go. I'm probably close. I'm getting close, but the cows need to follow me again. I can see the house again. This one's lost. Okay, now it's found me again. That one got all started walking away again. Will these cows walk in? Oh, okay then. This one's wandering away again. Can this one come back or no? No, it ain't coming back. Come back, come in. There we are. I need to actually build a cow pen for the cows. So in the meantime, until I've done that, I'm giving them this back room. Until I've done that, they're gonna live in there. Okay, so that's empty now, finally. Enriched diamonds going in. Plenty more infused alloy we got now. Plenty more indeed. Oh. Now that's what I meant to do a while ago. Now another elite chemical tank, that's what I meant to do. Chuck it here. I see that's all done now. And this is full again. Empty that out, take this in, move the fissile fuel over here. Empty you out. Might as well do the same here. 12,014. Checks out. That's now going, and this is producing more. No sulfuric acid. A little bit of trioxide, some dioxide, some ethyl. The ethylene has nothing to do with making fissile fuel, but I figured I would just mention that. Dioxide. There's water vapor. It was this and this to make trioxide, wasn't it? Or was it? Dioxide? No, I think it was like this. I think it was trioxide and water vapor. Okay, but this is currently going at the moment. This is too busy going right now. log and then start making some fences out of it. I think I'm gonna go something... I think I'm gonna go for something with a slightly darker color, actually. Thinking about that. Trumpet... Okay, we're gonna just go with... I guess we'll go with that. Trumpet. Fence, I guess we're going with that. Alright, now to start actually building this pen. So yeah, I suppose the cows are going to be just fine going out here. Yeah, we got dirt. It's becoming night already. I probably want to just use the bed. So nothing attacks me or the cows while I try and just move them into the cow pen. Just so nothing can go like horribly wrong while I try and just put them in the cow pen. Okay, will they all follow? Or they're gonna maybe somehow get lost in the door frame. Now I gotta get them out of the door frame. And they're getting really confused by the door frame still. They're getting super confused. I don't know what's so hard about just getting a cow through a door frame. Like the opening's right there and it just refuses to go through it. Don't know why. So we should get a baby cow. Yep. Successful. I guess I can quickly poke around here, see what other animals they might have around. This just so the cows make less noise. Just so like they're not making as much noise. That. For as long as I can remember, we pretty much always had like the volume on friendly creatures set to like something like 10%. It's a start. Not that impressive looking, but it gets the job done. For now, it gets the job done at least. Alright, let's start looking for sheep. Yeah, if I want to just easily, like, effortlessly farm wool. Should also be on the hunt for sheep. I don't believe I'd find any in a city anywhere. That was a pig I just spotted. Not exactly what I have my sights set on. Oh, hey, another cow. Welcome back, Dan. I'm just now looking for sheep. I found some cows earlier and brought them home. If I want to farm beef and leather, I now have the option to do it right from my own house. If I want to just farm, like, large, copious amounts of wool, then I believe the sheep should be next. Unfortunately, I cannot seem to find any. Okay, this is the warp scroll. Okay, I thought this was another village for a second, but no, it isn't. What is this here? Oh, wow. Just some random ruins we got here out in the middle of nowhere. Not even sure what the purpose of this was ever supposed to be. All I know is I'm not finding any sheep right now. So yeah, this is what our world's like at 0, 0 coordinates. In case anyone was curious. I want to see if I can maybe force the elephant to go in there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Can something randomly just walk in one of these portals? Can like, an actual mob just walk into one of these portals and go in? Or is it only players that can go through these? Except this elephant just doesn't want him to go anywhere near the portal. Except he has, like, no plans going anywhere near it, so it's probably not going to work out if he's not even interested in going anywhere near that. He's at least gonna start charging down after me, right? Wait, can he even fit in the portal? Because it's... I don't know if he's even, like, tall enough to fit in here. Or is he just gonna, like, only walk around the portal, not actually ever enter it? I don't know, this elephant seems to not be going in the portal. I don't even know if other mobs can enter these portals. Because if they could, that would be a massive time save. Anything I want to bring home just send it into the portal and just warp it back home rather than have to just, I don't know, manually just walk it back home. Especially if what I find is like super far away from home. And just walking it like slowly back home is just not realistically feasible, or not even like something I'd ever want to do. Oh, okay, I'll take the emerald I never knew was there. Because this is just... it's just the well. Don't believe I've looted this before either. I'm seeing emeralds. If I would have seen this and the diamond, if I would have been here earlier for sure, I would have gone and looted all this by now. I would have absolutely looted all that. Okay, plus a dungeon entrance. Except my mind's not really thinking about just entering any dungeons for the time being. I think that is a waystone I just spotted. It is. I can just... if I want to go straight back home from here, I always can now. Just found a waystone to do that with. Or I'm just gonna keep running around and see what else I might find out here. Okay, can the chunks load faster or no? Bane of Arthropods, maximum level 6. Tablet of Containment, whatever that would be for. And I just realized I don't think we're ever going to need Bane of Arthropods 6 for anything. I've done nearly everything I wanted to do in the one dimension that has all the spider mobs. The spiders and the insects, like, some of the only mobs in all of Minecraft that would be affected by Bane of Arthropods. I mean, when it comes to the overworld, it's really just slim pickings. You have spiders, cave spiders, assuming you find the spawners that spawn them, silverfish. Usually they're weak enough to just kill with like a normal sword anyways. And endermites. Those are even more rare, and same sort of deal. If you don't even like ever use any ender pearls, you will literally never see a single endermite like ever. Alright, back to flying it is then. I see, nice, interesting, large garden we got here. purple bell peppers. Enlighten me. Yeah, I'm not going to be killing all those creepers if I also have, like, a baby skeleton breathing down my neck as well. Let's fix him up. Let's fix this guy up. Wait, there's no waystone here? There's no waystone? Did I... Maybe I don't know, maybe I took it for myself? I don't know, maybe I stole it. Anyways, our house should just be right over here anyways. Tablet of... Just gonna put this away. Do not need to keep carrying it or anything. Yeah, with that, I want to make... I might as well also just put a crafting table somewhere around here. Yeah, if I want to just make fireworks literally right here. Yeah, literally be able to make them at the chest that has all the sugar canes in the first place. Definitely would make more sense to just be able to do it from there. Like, just like that. So, I vaguely did remember there was a village out in this direction somewhere. Question is, whereabouts exactly was it? I had this entire, like, massive city and also, like, subway system. I had all this just right next to my house. And this forest, too. Plus, I got a flower forest as well. Plus, I got all these flowers out here as well. Okay, is this... I guess this is where all the mountains start. Yeah, this isn't well hidden. Runic etching, some gunpowder, and a saddle, and really not much else to write home about. Let's try that again. I think I might have been just looking around in the wrong place. Did I ever... I don't know if I ever went here yet. I mean, I can... Might as well, because I can just grab some more amethyst if I ever need it. Efficiency 3 and Smite 3. Pretty nice, but I should be fine without. Yeah, at least I thought. Okay, there was amethyst. As I thought. Now just break it all so I can then pick it up. Let's try this again now, shall we? And skip another night. It was trying, but again, just ran out of fuel. Okay, I remember it was the village that was rather close to home. It was a village rather close to home, this much I remember, and also near a big city. But I can't remember if there were any sheep in this village, or if it was just pigs and cows. This I cannot remember. Cow. Also saw like 2 pigs earlier, a little bit further back. Was this not the place? Yeah, I seem to be out of luck here. If I'm looking for sheep specifically, I seem to be out of luck. Okay, at this point I really am just going in circles. Oh, I found an egg. I already have 32 eggs back home. So I guess I'll just find another anyways. Oh wow, that actually spawned something. Starting to seriously think, are we not going to find any sheep in the area that's in the areas that look like this? It's not starting to not look like it. So at that point, I have no idea. How about here? How about this village? Not really seeing that many farm animals, like, if any, near that village, unfortunately, either. Okay, look, I know I've already been to this village. I may not like it, but I might have to just go further out from here. May not like this, though, like, at all. Not sure if that's gonna work, because this is just starting to look like it's all ocean. I suppose I can still look out here anyways. Okay, I found some cows out in the wild. I already brought some back home though, so no real need. Already had that scratched off my to-do list a while ago. I don't know, I might as well also take some spruce logs home with me as well. Yeah, while I'm out here, I guess I'll take some of these home too. And then also, along with that, the saplings. Plenty of saplings, okay. I can easily just make sure I never run out with 4. Another village. I've been seeing so many of these specific kinds of villages. It's getting silly now. May or may not have been to this one before. I see so many of these, I'm kind of having a hard time just remembering. Cows. Cows, okay. Again, I already have some cows at home. Desert. Looks like I'm going to be completely out of luck here if I'm looking for sheep. I'm still looking for sheep, and just to, I guess, clarify. Worst case scenario, I don't know. I go to the ether because there's a variant of sheep there I can always just shear for wool. Don't know about dyeing them all 16 different colors, but I do know they exist up there. And if I were to just say knock one, like, off an island and it just falls down. Okay, assuming it doesn't just fall down, like, assuming it just gently floats down. Will it respawn in the overworld? Interesting. Wandering Trader. Maple sapling. I already own this, by the way. Okay, I got an idea, actually. If I want to do a raid now if I want to go do a raid, it's either this or find a woodland mansion, which is insanely rare. It's either that or the woodland mansion to get a Totem of Undying. If I want to have access to totems, that is probably the best way. Otherwise, we'd be looking at for ages for a woodland mansion. Well, more ideally, we'd be looking for a Woodland Explorer map. So I do not believe I'm ever going to stumble into a woodland mansion by pure chance. Looks like at this point I gotta either just fight or run. Pillager outposts. Interesting. I guess at this point I'm just gonna be flying back home. Still unsure what to do about just this total lack of sheep I'm finding. I mean, if I just teleport into a village straight away, we can just initiate the fight against, we can just initiate a raid that way. Trying to remember if I ever kept any spruce saplings anywhere, I do not recall. And if so, where would I have left them? Okay, I did leave. Oh wait, maybe I haven't. I guess I never did then. Put them there then. I want to keep just looking around for sheep. Well, I don't need more firework rockets or anything. It's just I want more firework rockets. Yeah, that's plenty more indeed. Okay, right, this is the mangrove swamp. Yeah, I believe this is a village, but it's rather low visibility here. Yeah, I'm just gonna... The next village I teleport into immediately just commences the raid. So now I gotta find all the illagers and just kill them. Two remaining on this wave. Okay, good. He's aggroing me now, and I'll just kill him. Huh. Alright, I hear him. Let's get you then. Guys, just run. Keep running. Or, I don't know. Yeah, just keep running and try to not get killed. I'm gonna look for the illagers and I'm gonna knock them out. Okay, I see some raiders. Somebody's in the house. I just gotta flush them out. I'm going around in really strong armor, so I should be perfectly fine to fight these guys. Also, not to mention, yeah, I would like some totems. Now I gotta find the next wave. Where's the next wave at? Okay, the Iron Golem just took down the entire wave. Definitely looks like he's seen better days, though, but yeah, he took out an entire wave. Oh, holy crap, they have some sheep here. Thousands of blocks away from home. Okay, now we see them all. Where's the last one? I see him now. I see them all. Iron Golem served us well, but he's gone now. That's at that point, that should be most of them. Alright, the ones that got into the village, I need to find them in quickly. Oh, did I just get regeneration? I think I did. Nice. I see she was trying to help. She was trying to heal the illagers, but I got the regeneration too. Okay then, I'll take it. So where are the last two raiders at? That was weird. Half an iron door. I can't find them. I'm just gonna like fly around the area super fast. See if I can find them that way. Okay, there's my answer. To one of them anyways, there was my answer. Empty house. So that's my totem right there. So that's a totem. Still gonna be another still more waves where that came from, but that's a totem. I see the next wave. Oh, I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage and lots of it here. Still taking lots of it. Okay, we should be good to go now. So that's it. They found all the villagers then. I get to leave with 3 totems. So that's it. Assuming I can find the location of where the 3rd totem is. Or if all else fails, worst case scenario, I just only leave with 2. Still spend some time to look around for that 3rd one. Okay, the sheep are still here. If I want to do something with the sheep, they're still here. That's an egg I don't believe I've ever seen before. Heron egg. I'm gonna find something I never even knew existed. I found some sheep, but question is, how would I transport them in such a way that it wouldn't take literally forever to do so? Also, I don't know if I'm ever going to find that 3rd totem. I was kind of just running around a bunch there. If I had to guess, it probably dropped somewhere near around here, if I had to guess. Because I was fighting a lot of mobs in this area, I do remember. Or somewhere around it. It's It's another, like, hare and egg. That is definitely not what I came here for, though. I came here for totems. I picked up 2, and I might have just completely lost the 3rd. I do believe at this point I have lost the 3rd one. I'm literally not sure where I can find it. So we still, at least so we still got some sheep, but I got no clue how to transport them, like, quickly. If I type in mob, what comes up? Painting. Monster spawner. Summoning tome. Something that just picks up mobs if it exists. Piggy backpack. Use on a mob to pick it up. Sky slime, saddle, 4 slime balls. Piggy backpack. Use on a mob to pick it up. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was my first course of action. Check to see if there's a mod that exists with one of the random mods that I downloaded. One of the, like, the 40 plus mods. Add something that lets you pick up mobs or transport them in a much more, like, timely fashion. I believe there's, yeah, I believe we found such an item. So 4 slime balls, and I need... This is the only way to get it, right? Casting table. How do I make a... This is a casting table, right? How do I make one? Ah, yes. Modifier work table, that's not quite it. I am grout. Sand, gravel, clay ball. Or this. Sand, gravel, clay, basically. I also got 30 emeralds for all my trouble as well. I'll take that too. And for some reason, some hare and eggs. And some glowstone dust. Probably not gonna keep most of this, to be honest, anyways. Got some loot for all my trouble, at least. Mainly 2 totems. I think it would be wisest just to put those in the personal chest. Or even keep one in the offhand if I go anywhere dangerous. Yeah, if I go someplace dangerous, yeah, totem of undying. Now to find a home for these eggs that I've never seen before. Give those a home now. So I need to just find... Okay, there's gravel just lying about. I suppose that'll do. Yeah, I got clay lying about too. There we go. That's gotta go, yeah, it has to go in here, doesn't it? So I need gravel and ideally more sand as well. And clay. How much sand and... Oh, I had plenty here. Yes, we'll also want to be on the hunt for... Okay, there's some gravel, but ideally on the hunt for more of it. And then on the hunt for clay, too. I do remember if I go in here, I can take the mud and throw it in an enrichment chamber and get clay back out of it. That's plenty. We'll take that. We'll take that also with us. Another pillager, Captain. Not sure when I'm gonna get this chance again, honestly. Really tempting me to just try a raid again. Making it really tempting to try this again now. Okay, but then I still ideally want to find some more gravel. Enriching factory. This is where I'm gonna get the clay from. Okay, perfect. Clay blocks. And then I just come back here later and all that clay should be ready. And then casting table. Lantern. That's a brick wall. I'm sure such a mod exists anyways. I'm sure it has to. How many more bricks do I need to actually finish up a smeltery anyways? Where's my axe? Also, not to mention, I don't even remember how to build one of these smelteries exactly. I'll probably have to go back on the Tinker's Construct wiki for, like, guidance. I don't think these blocks are still supposed to be inside. I wouldn't think so. There's a reason I put this off for so long, because I just did not remember how to actually build one. Alright, so I have the guide open on the Tinker's Construct fandom wiki. Smeltery walls constructed around base. Yes, we're doing that. And this was the base. Smeltery controller and seared tank. Something about a smeltery controller? That I don't believe I made? And then something about a seared tank. Is this the seared tank? I hope that's it. Did I ever make this? Molten copper, seared bricks to make one. Entity melting. Creeper into molten glass. Now how does that work? Molten ender. This is just cruel. Both cruel and unusual. Evoker, Witch, Illusioner, Vindicator, Evoker, Molten Emerald. Looks like I'm also going to need some copper to make some of these components as well. Smeltery controller. Okay, I have instructions for a 1.16.5 version. Lovely. Oh no, I think I need that. Okay, are you seriously? We seriously do not have more gravel? Well, I guess not. Low on gravel, I must say. So I have to make a mini seared smelter, is what you're saying. Mini melter. Craft 2 seared heaters, which is 8 seared bricks in the same crafting shape as a chest. 1 heater under the melter. Then a sear casting. So 2 times 8, so I need 16 more bricks to go through with this, apparently. Have to make another little machine just to make the bigger machine, it looks like. And then seared faucet, but how? Must I seriously look up everything? Apparently this 2x. Oh, right. I don't even have the melter yet. That's another item. First smeltery. Seared what was that? Ingot gauge. Bricks, okay. So you can make that very easily. Getting a little cramped in here. Maybe I'll just move the... I think I'll just move the bed out of the way to fit this. One of the heaters goes under the melter, so... like this. Alright, for now, I guess bed in that corner. Next, a seared casting basin. Any side of the heater and melter. And faucet. Basic meltery. Yeah, it said I needed to put copper ingots in there. I needed to put copper in there to get a smeltery controller? And some coal to fuel it, apparently. Well, I'm melting it. Molten copper, 3 ingots. Yeah, I'm melting it. Oh, I can put the seared heater in there. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Place the second heater into the basin. So that's why I was being instructed to make 2 here. Then right-click the faucet once there's enough copper in place. Am I doing it right? Wait, can this saver still not work? I believe I'm right-clicking it. I'm so confused. Right-click the faucet. I did that like several times. Well, okay, is it not melted yet? It definitely is, so that's what's really bugging me. I'm sure it is. That is definitely melted copper, so I don't know why I cannot actually use the faucet here. Is it facing the wrong way? How the fuck do you do this? Are you sure this is it? Are you sure? Right-click the faucet to allow the molten copper to flow onto the... Are you sure that's it? Are you sure? Basin should be touching heater. Yes, it is. This is the heater. So why is there this slot here? Do we need this slot here? What if I no, not that. Still nada. Still just nada. Output of the smeltery drain. Is this facing the wrong way? Does it have to face a specific way? Right click with what? Yeah, I can get this far, and then I'm just like, I'm completely lost. I get this far, and this is where I get stuck. I'm like so close, I just already know it. Must be placed directly above. Okay, now it works. Sure. But can I not put the heater in anymore? I got the faucet to work. Just didn't seem to want to work while the heater was in there. So it's like, So, yeah. I'm gonna double check something. Maybe they changed the recipe. Seared stone, cracked seared brick, seared cobble. I think they changed the recipe. Seared basin goes here. They might have changed the recipe. I don't know. Seared drain. There's the controller. I don't know. Maybe the recipe's different. Something about 4 ingots. Trying to just make sure the amount is correct. Maybe the recipe's different. I don't know. And this is, what is it now? Oh, I gotta wait for it to finish. Okay. The recipe I'm reading on the wiki is a little bit out of date. So that explains it. Okay, so now, well, is this a drain? I don't remember if this was a drain or seared drain. So it was. So the extra seared heater I didn't need. I just had to put like seared bricks in there instead to actually, so what now? I had to just put the seared bricks, just regular seared bricks in there instead to get my smeltery controller to actually go through. And then something about a seared ingot tank, they said. So this is the capacity of the smeltery, huh? So I have to cast, so the pig, whatever-y, piggy backpack. Okay, I have to put a saddle in there and find some sky slime balls. That's my sky slime. Now I gotta find a saddle. Ooh. I don't remember if I kept any. Ooh. These are craftable still, right? Okay. Recipe by the ether. Okay, thankfully. Alright, the ether mod's gonna come in clutch and save us. Literally come in clutch to save us there, I see. So this extra seared heater, do I literally just not need it, like, at all? Will I literally never need this in my life? Then it just needs the string. I want to transport 2 mobs, so I'm making 2. So that should go inside there. Not enough, what? Heat to melt this. No fuel found. Fill item, auto, Coal doesn't work. Let me double check. How to use bucket of lava. Right click with a bucket of lava, it says. Alright, so I need lava to actually use the big one. I do not believe I have any. This is awkward. Oh, speaking of fluids, I believe I have a better idea here. Let's get us a nice big... That's a pretty big fluid tank to start. Let's get us a nice big fluid tank up and running. Because I got an idea to start here. Also, maybe I do want to free up some inventory space, because inventory is full right now. Or very, very close to it. Maybe I do want to definitely free some space up. Seared bricks, right. This is gonna... Yeah. I've freed up a decent amount of space as it is already. Okay, I'm trying to remember what did I want to do again. Oh, right, get lava. Because I remembered, yeah, fluid tanks are a thing. Those exist. I can just store a bunch of lava in one of these fluid tanks. Can always just store lava in that. Just gonna go back to the Nether to acquire this now. These guys are seriously still following me. Still being followed by villagers. At this point, I just want to go get some lava now. Villagers follow me to the Nether. Oh, oh, look. They're following me into the Nether. I'm literally being followed into the Nether here. He's gonna basically go everywhere I go at this point. Like, what is this? And then that's what I remembered. I also needed a crafting table to make a bucket. Now, just to find a place with some lava. Should probably actually grab some of these blocks, thinking about it now. That would be wise. Kind of just get way out there and start just siphoning lava. Doesn't matter what mode it's set to right now, it's pretty much like basically set to off due to circumstances. I guess for now I'm just gonna fill her up manually. I don't even think it'll take like stupidly long to fill up an elite tank with lava manually. May have to go a bit further out just to get more lava, but this surely can't be that bad now, can it? Yeah, I think this can actually go faster than a pump. If my clicking is fast enough anyways. Assuming I don't mind just doing it all manually. 52 buckets worth. Yeah, that way I don't have to keep running back and forth to grab lava. Just to not have to, like, frequently run back and forth, where let's just grab, like, 128 buckets worth all in a single trip. And go to the place where I know I'm gonna find it in large quantities, and then do it there. Well, it's definitely on its way. $98 buckets worth. Just 30 more to go. $14 more left, and then I'll just start getting out of here. Four more. Alright, that's a full tank of lava right there. Now just double check that I'm wearing the wings and fly on back home. Full lava tank right there, full elite lava bucket right there. Probably just gonna store it, most likely. Yeah, right in the corner here. Should be fine. Should be fine to store it right smack dab in this corner. So it needs more lava to come in, right? So what you're saying, this isn't... Oh. Hold shift for buckets. How many more buckets do I need to actually put in? No fuel found. Where do I get fuel? Is this the fuel? Should be, right? Do I really just have to put even more in? I think I do. I'm just gonna, like, try and fill this up all the way and see from there if anything happens. Okay, what if I just move these closer towards the bottom, these balls? Yeah, this is starting to get full here, and it's still doing nothing. If I fill it up all the way and nothing happens, I'm still just gonna be scratching my head here. I think one more bucket should... Yeah, I believe it's actually, like, filled to the max at this point. Yeah, it's filled up to the max and still not sure what to do. Is this the fuel or no? Cannot be molten coal. Right. So where do you put the fuel on this? Where does the fuel go? Smeltery. Where does the fuel go? Middle is the storage tank where the liquid metals are stored? Is that it? You right click with lava. Yes. You add some lava. I added... Is this not the right place to put it? Is this not the right source? Is that not the place to put it? Is that not the way to do it? The bar along the right side of the GUI is how much lava the smeltery has left. Seared tank. Lava. Seared tank. Okay, so it goes... Okay. I had it in the wrong place. How about the lava in the wrong place? Right, that's... To answer your question... To answer everybody's question, the lava doesn't go in the middle. I want to get it back into the... Or also, I guess, continue to fill that up with lava so it's got more fuel. Alright, I manually, painstakingly filled the middle of the smeltery up with lava, and now I gotta, like... And there's Sky Slime just conveniently sitting on the top of it. Because apparently that's how it works. Apparently, like, the molten metals can stay, like... They don't merge together, they stay separate on their own layers, so... Because apparently that's how that works. So I made the mistake of putting the lava in the middle of the smeltery, and now I'm trying to just drain it back, and thus it's gonna go... Yeah. Back in the tank where it started. Don't mind me, I'm trying to just sort this mess out that I accidentally made for myself. I'm trying to just sort this back out. Yep, so now I know where the lava goes. The tank that I put on the right, that's where I actually want to be putting it. And put it back. There we go. So if I just right-click now, does it actually do anything? Can it do anything? It should do something, right? I just poured it. Apparently did nothing with. Just turn back into this sky slime block. I'm gonna have to double check this. So something about a casting table. Casting table. Saddle on a casting table. Underneath a faucet. Let me go back. I believe the saddle doesn't go on this. I believe this is what I need all along, I believe. And then the saddle needs to go on that. I got my balls back, okay. Where's the spider hiding at? Okay, why can't I move? So if I were to do that, where's the zombie at now? So that's why he's not burning in sunlight. That explains everything. And an Enderman. Somewhere. So with that, if I left click now, what happens? Or right click. If I right click in this state, what happens? Do I get it? Do I get it? Piggy backpack, use on a mob to pick it up. Yes, I do. I do, in fact, get it. So all the casting table recipes, is there a place to look at all of these recipes? Oh, there's a lot. There is a lot. So that's how you get refined glowstone, apparently. Molten osmium and glowstone dust. Apparently that's how you do it. Is it? What is that walking outside? Is that an Enderman? Yeah, it's an Enderman, but is there anything else besides that Enderman? So what other crafting recipes might have actually unlocked here? What else did I unlock the ability to go make? Molten amethyst into amethyst shard. Gem gold cast. Oh, I can make blazing bones now. With blazing blood. Another way to get blaze rods. Cheese. Milk. Ingot gold cast. Removes a random effect when eaten. Cheese. Is this seriously the only... was that seriously the only way to get it? Molten diamond into diamond. Molten ender and ender pearl. Honey into a honey bottle. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything like really interesting here? No. Cinder slime ingot. What do you do with that? I have no idea. Well, I can trim armor with it for one thing. We'd literally be here all night if I went to look at this. Let's be real. This would take all night. Molten gold apple, golden apple. And if I would rather do that over just, I don't know, crafting them like just the normal way with a crafting table. But no, really. I wasted it. Good going, I wasted it. 3 slime balls. Alright, I think I can finally bring the sheep home. Even with all this, even with just all this outright struggling with the smeltery, figuring out how to actually get to work, I still do believe this would have been, I still believe this is faster than just manually bringing the sheep back. I now own 2 of these. That is perfect. It still would have probably taken more time to just manually make the sheep walk back from, like, I don't know, like 2,000, like X 7,000 Z. Having them walk over, like, 7,000 to 8,000 blocks back at a snail's pace still would have probably taken more time, let's be real. Was this the place? It was. Carrying. If I teleport like this, in this state, if I teleport... It doesn't work. I can't teleport in this state. If I take this off... Puts them back down. Apparently, no, I cannot teleport in this state. If I swing my sword, I just kill a sheep. And I do not know if there was a third... I do not even think there was a third sheep in the village, so I believe I just screwed myself. Big time, I just screwed myself. I do believe I screwed myself over here. Like, big time screwed myself. Unless I somehow find a third sheep. At this point, I'm not really expecting to. I'll still have to just run the distance, apparently, back. Apparently, I still have to just run the distance. Even with the piggy backpacks, I can't even use the unless I set up the portal. Unless I set this portal up, then grab the mob with the backpack, and then run in. Unless I do that. Let's just see if it gets one sheep. See if I can maybe get one sheep back home with this method. Have to find them first. In we go. Do I have them? Perfect. So this is the way to do. This is the way to do it. Find a sheep. Set up the portal. Just warp him back. Apparently I only need like one of these backpacks to go through with this. So, find a sheep. Pick him up with the piggy backpack. Well, set up the warp portal first. Set up the Ars Nouveau, like, stabilized warp scroll portal. Pick him up. Run through the portal. And he'll respawn on the other side of the portal with me. Now I gotta just find one more sheep. Doesn't matter where at this point I find him. I just spawn the portal, put on the backpack, pick him up, run through with him together. We're both gonna be there. We're both gonna respawn. We're both gonna like teleport inside the house. We'll both be in the house. And it's been over 2 hours. Spent over 2 hours trying to just bring some sheep back home. Like, what does this come to? What does this even come to now? Good chunk of it was probably spent me just figuring out how to, I don't know. How do I use the smeltery? How do I make the smeltery controller to make the smeltery? And then how do I operate the smeltery? That was probably like That was probably most of the stream right there. That and trying to find sheep, that was probably, like, pretty much all of it right there. So if I find one more sheep, all I gotta do is just spawn the portal, pick them up, and off we go. Okay. This is just gonna be a pain in the ass to, like, look around, surely, with... If there's a sheep here, we're good to go. Even out here, we should be good to go. If I wander too far, I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost out here. Okay, then again, if I get lost, I just make the warp portal and head back home anyways, no matter where I am. Even if I get lost, I just warp back. If I do find a sheep, though, that's just all the better. I found some deer. Don't really have any plans of bringing some deer home, though. I know it's not really on my bucket list. Deer is not exactly on my bucket list, though. Can't even see where I'm, like, flying right now. It's just the chunks are not loading. Okay, I'd rather also be looking around while it's not nighttime. Just so I don't have to get into any fights while I'm looking for a sheep. If I can just avoid having to get into a fight while looking for sheep, by all means. He's gonna blow. Especially with this skeleton just distracting the shit out of me. Oh, maybe. On second thought, maybe they're not gonna blow. Yeah, we're definitely not finding a sheep out here. That's never gonna happen. This'll never happen, I'm sure of it. Did I just spot one? No, I think that's just a tree. Is this somebody's house? Seriously, just spawned up there? That is odd. Holy shit, that is somebody's house. Pardon me, but... this is just a weird way to have a house. How do I get in? Well, they have some stuff out here. They have a selection of carpets. What kind of foliage plant is this? Muckweed. Apparently there's nothing to really do with that. There's some cake here. Oh, they even have cake and a furnace going. Yeah. That's what I find so weird about it. And like the door is all the way up there. Somebody didn't know how to build a house. Somebody didn't plan. Somebody didn't plan their house building. Yeah, poor planning. Walk out the front door and... oh, I broke my legs. Oh, that's a pig. A black pig. I thought I was in luck for a second, then I was like, oh wait, pigs can be black with the mods that I have too. Some of them spawn in black and that one did. On closer inspection, yeah, that's actually a pig. Okay, I'm gonna find some dripstone. And then some massive, massive caves that I'm not actually looking for. This is definitely not what I came for. Now, if I didn't accidentally kill that second sheep in that village, we'd be perfectly good to go. But no, I need 2 sheep to actually start a sheep farm. They don't reproduce asexually, you know. Chunks are not loading. Well, okay, they are, but very, very, very slowly. Still holding me back. Just really slowly. I'm gonna waste stone someplace else. Desert and jungle. I might have just spotted the sheep, though. Wow. I spotted 2, actually. 3. We only need to just pick up one of them. We only need to grab one. Alright, sheep, you're coming with me. And then into the portal we go. And you should be here with me. There he is with me. Just a little bit more like poking around and yeah, I'm gonna find him. Now we're the proud owner of 2 lovely sheep. I'm probably gonna just move them both to the back room for now. Kind of like where I kept the cows until I build a proper sheep farm and everything. I'm gonna just keep them in there for the time being. We'll see if I even make that sheep farm tonight. Now to find a home for these 2. I guess one's gonna just stay here. The other goes in my... Actually just gonna put the other into my personal chest. Pretty much have it with me literally anywhere I go. Anywhere I go at this point, I can just bring any mob home with me. With that portal, yeah, just instantly whisk it home. We also brought like a ton of lava back home as well. Still, overall, we did do like pretty good for ourselves, I must say. Still, overall, I think we did like good enough for ourselves. No sheep farm yet, but we have some sheep. Now just build a nice enclosure for them, of course. Probably gonna start just going, traveling around and picking up blocks for the place. Maybe also score some more gravel while I'm at it. Find some amethysts completely by accident. Not even trying to find it right now. Still gonna take whatever amethyst does drop with me regardless. I already got plenty of diorite. Andesite. I'm gonna grab a ton of this and start using that to build as well. I'm gonna grab a nice stockpile of that too. This assembler's gonna make it nice and fast. Okay, maybe also would be nice to pick up a bit of granite too. Maybe one day build with that also. I've got plenty of dirt anyways. Where was the way out again? I'm trying to remember where the way out was. Okay. Home. Wait, it's night already? I swear it was literally day just a couple minutes ago. Not sure how it became night so soon. Now, if I want to use andesite in my builds, by all means. I guess for starters, I'm gonna polish some. Can make slabs if I want. Andesite bricks. Chiseled andesite bricks. Andesite pillar. Brick wall. Brick slab. Vertical brick slab. Brick stairs. Andesite nub. Andesite stepping stones. If I want to make a nice walkway. Okay then, if we want to do a nice walkway, I suppose. Okay, that's how I do chiseled. If I want to use these ones, I guess, also in my build, then by all means. Alright, so I guess out here we can start building a sheep farm of some sort. I'm gonna make some walkways, because what I have planned is to maybe just make like 16 distinct like sections of the farm. One for each possible color of sheep we can acquire. This is what I have in mind. And then kind of just a walkway for each. And walkways to connect them all. Mix and match with these new bricks just for some variety. See if I'm happy with doing it this way. See if I'll be happy to do it like this. I'm gonna need a lot more blocks the way I'm doing this, I'm sure of it. The way I'm building this now, we're gonna need more blocks. I still have plenty, but not sure how much longer that's gonna last for. I will just also make ladders to be getting in and out of these. If we don't want to have to use the jetpack every time. Ladders to get in and out of these enclosures as well. We're moving these stairs over. I need just a few more of these for now. Cover that up too. And this is what I've got for now. This is what I have for starters. I need some ladders, and then also, I don't know, to bring the sheep in there too. What are our options for ladders here? We have plenty. Now, where do you find ashen planks from, though? I wonder. Alchemy could work. If I can get an alchemy table, drops. Uncommon drop from the alchemist in the Ever Dawn's Blinding Dungeon. If I just kill enough alchemists, eventually I'll see one. Then I can just do, well, alchemy, basically. Bamboo ladder. Mangrove ladder. Crimson ladder. I might just go with spruce ladders for this build. I think I'm gonna try that on this one. I'll get some more of that too later, I suppose. Alright, 16 ladders to start. Oh, I'm gonna make way more than that. Well, I got a total of 64 now. I guess this will be just the start. I'm just gonna expect the sheep to not be climbing up these. Otherwise, I have to redesign this whole, like, enclosure. Otherwise, I'm redesigning the enclosure if the sheep actually do start to climb up. I'm banking on them not doing that, though. Of course. I need some wheat. Otherwise, I cannot bring them on over. Stuck in the door frame again. They keep getting stuck in this door frame. What is this? At least one of them came outside. First, we'll start with one. We'll begin with one of them. Other one found his way. I'll just start with one. Expecting him to not climb ladders, but you never know. Wait, did he climb it? Come down. No, he's gonna wander off. No, he wanders off. I guess I'll come back, and hopefully by the time I do bring the second sheep in, the first one's still gonna be there. First one won't have, like, climbed up the ladder and gotten out. I think they can climb ladders. Yeah, apparently they can. Since when? Since when was this a thing? Since when were sheep, like, smart enough to climb up ladders? Since when was this a thing? If I block them, if I remove the ladders, they're not getting out, but... I did kind of plan around this, though. Maybe some additional gates will have to be put in near the ladders. It's gonna make for some narrow walkways if I gotta do what I gotta do. Any sticks? Yeah, it's safe to say when I was designing the farm, the sheep climbing the ladders is not what I had in mind. Safe to say. Lattice fence gate. Yeah. Interesting. Not here. Here. Safe to say none of this is what I had in mind. Lattice fence, where do I find it? Is there there's no search bar, right? Alright, I'll make 8. Okay, it's basically just a glorified, like, fancy gate. There's a lattice. Okay, there's a lattice fence, right. Maybe I'll make the sheep enclosures either slightly smaller or slightly bigger at this point. Whip up some fences. Just like that. There's my axe. I'm gonna go sleep another night off so I don't get attacked by mobs while I'm trying to just build the pet enclosures here. Just as like one less thing to worry about while I'm building. I'm not... Okay, what's shooting me? Just get him off me. I'm just gonna ignore that other skeleton. Creeper. I don't think I want to ignore that, even if it's a baby. Yeah. Hence why I didn't want to ignore him. Hence. I'm gonna... Actually, I might shrink. I'm thinking either expand this or shrink this. If I'm gonna have, like, all these different, like... If I'm gonna have, like, up to 16 different enclosures, I think we can shrink this one. Actually. Looking for my axe again. I'm thinking I'm actually gonna enlarge it to 9x9 enclosures for each of the colors of sheep. Kinda just struggling with the decision making here, not gonna lie. I'm kinda having trouble deciding. And we're also gonna be moving some stairs over as well. Might be running short on blocks, trying to do this so soon, unfortunately. If I do that, I should at least have enough. 32 more andesite blocks should be just enough for the time being. I'm gonna keep the ladders, but I'm gonna also just add the fence gates. Like so. We're gonna add that like so. Apparently I am already running low on fence gates. This is less than ideal. Fence gates, but the fences themselves I'm running low on apparently. Regular fence gate just looks kind of like ugly with it just floating. Looks unappealing with it just floating. I don't know, Save the States is not how I was exactly expecting the plan to like build everything. Don't know what else to say. Not exactly what I had in mind with the building here. Fence gates? No, I need more fences. Like just fences, period. That's the gates. This is the fence itself. Why do I still hear a skeleton? Must be like buried underneath the ground or something silly like that. And likewise here too, let's also just do that, also breed the cows. Yeah, I can just get like plenty more wheat here apparently. Plenty more everything actually. Yeah, also let's get some more berries. Grab some more berries while we're at it. There's plenty more berries. Still gotta enchant them, though. Or do I maybe just replace these fences or try and find some sort of a thing I can climb up but the sheep can't? Like maybe doors or something that I can open and then just... I'm wondering. This is a pretty good door, sort of, too. But that way I just need, like, more fences, and then these walkways are gonna be a lot, like... It's gonna be a lot less space to just walk around. Have another idea. I can just kind of ruminate about it for however long. I may have another idea with how I want to build this. I guess I'll probably still want to just sit around, think about different aesthetics. Try and think of a few more different aesthetics for a farm design or an enclosure design for sheep. In that quantity. Chuck those here. Okay. Chuck those here and then realize I may just want to take a quick trip to the ether just to go farm more ambrosium. That is running low. That hasn't been a problem for I can't even remember how long now, but definitely getting to the point where we can run out. We're reaching that point now. Yeah, this makes the walkways certainly more narrow than they otherwise would need to be. I'm thinking, what if I maybe just try and make some slabs that, instead of like going like right smack dab in the middle here of these blocks, I do some like semi-walls that just go run along the edges. Some semi like walls that run along the edges is what I'm gonna call them, and then like I guess a door here and here, door at each of the four sides where there's ladders. I mean, you open it to get in, and then you just don't let the sheep walk through. The whole point of that would still be to, like, keep the sheep out. Well, to keep the sheep in, actually. Still keeps the sheep in. I don't believe I can make, like, a half door or anything. I don't think that would work. Or maybe I do, like, a trap door or something. Maybe. Or could maybe the sheep just hop over that? They could possibly hop over it, I don't know. So you do still have me just scratching my head here. What would a good, like, design look like? Oh, so this is apparently, like, that is the way to get twisted planks, apparently. Interesting. Anything other than a ladder that you can climb, but random, like, farm animals can't. Still scratching my head. Well, it'll be maybe a good, like, block to use in the place of the ladder. Still scratching my head. Okay, maybe I'll do fence post and carpet combo. I think we'll try that. See if I like it or not. Alright, screw it, make some walls out of these. Sleep off another night so I'm not gonna get attacked while trying to build, of course. And then see from there if I happen to like this or not. Baby creeper. Suddenly. Of course he's gonna dodge. Couldn't attack him because the grass blocked it. Oh, even more creepers, apparently. At least the larger one's easier to hit. There's, like... It's easier to hit, still, at least. Just gonna peek around, see if there's any more hostile mobs besides that spider. Just gonna peek about. Make sure I'm not about to get snuck up on here. Right. Ooh. Where are my blocks? Okay, sheep's getting in the way. He just got away. And I'll just try to lead him back in. He's gonna fall for it. I don't know, making sure my blocks are in fact in order. Just to test that I can go up this. Can the sheep come up here? Whoa! That came out of absolutely nowhere. Thankfully it didn't do any damage to both the farm and the sheep. They can't, but I can. Yeah, talk about a surprise. I do believe something like this can work out as a... Yeah, I think we'll do something like that. Yeah, talk about a surprise. That, and we can even just make sure we pick colored carpets that match the colors of the sheep. Can also do that too if we so desire. So I can jump up here, but the sheep cannot. I think we're just gonna repeat. We might end up repeating this like 16 times. One for every color of sheep you can possess. Now I still honestly feel like just going to the ether or mining. I don't know, honestly, honest to God, I still feel like doing some more exploration somewhere. Oh, these cubes are full of energy. In that case, we will attempt to just continue the digital miner here. Speed upgrade will make it just probably also burn through energy faster. Energy upgrade, on the other hand, what will that do? Because we definitely have a problem of just this burning through energy, like, way too fast. Energy upgrade. Will it burn through energy less quickly, I want to see. Gold dust? Okay, understood. I'm probably just gonna make a bunch of that now. Speed up the process. I believe, yeah, there was also glass involved. Just was double checking like how much and what was the exact shape I had to put everything into. What was the exact shape it needed to be in? I believe it's this shape. 10 energy upgrades. Okay, then. Might as well do 2 speed upgrades while we're at it. So how many energy upgrades can we take here? Alright. So is that the new rate at which it drains? Let me take them out, compare it both, compare like none to like... Compare those both ways. Okay, I do believe that just made it, yeah, drain energy like 10 times slower. If I had to guess, yeah, now it just feels like the energy is being drained 10 times slower here, which is amazing. If I put some speed upgrades in here, that's gonna boost the rate at which we lose energy. It's gonna mine faster too. Well, the 10 energy, the 8 energy upgrades, it's still losing energy, it's still it's still draining energy at a far slower rate than it used to, regardless. It still drains it far slower than it used to. Even with the speed upgrade just taxing it a bit, how much energy it takes up. The other, like, upgrades really reduce the speed at which it just drains my energy reserves. So I'll come back here and I'll just see, like, even more ores mined than usual now going forward. Before it just runs out of energy again and I have to stop it. That absolutely should have been the first order of business there. Energy upgrade, that should have been really the first thing to do. Surprised I did not make that my first order of business. I don't know, I guess I didn't think it would help that much. trying to make hay bales here. Just like that. And this. Just so we have more coal coming in, because it was starting to run a little bit low there. Still have more than enough redstone to go around, so that's never going to run out anytime soon. Same goes for copper. I have extra copper in reserve too. So I don't have much gravel, and I know we are also running low on... low on Ambrosium. Exactly why I'm going to the Ether right now, just to stockpile and a bit more of it. Okay, they didn't just accidentally walk off. There's illagers here too. And a wandering trader? How about I just knock him off the island? I don't know, I kind of want to just see fall all the way off the island. No, I still hear some. But I have no idea where these ones are. But yeah, let's be real, I mainly just came here to go find Ambrosium. Not just push people off cliffs and just watch them fall. I didn't come here to just shove people off cliffs. This is what I came for. Keep going. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get, like, nudged off in this little teensy corner right here. Do wish there was more ore back there. Yeah, just give me some blocks. Ooh, why can't I fly? There we go. Not sure why it wasn't letting me fly for a second. Alright, so we're almost at 2 stacks. Yet I'm still gonna keep going. Yeah, because I saw a nice, decent chunk there too. I'm gonna grab that also. Or I can just go mining into these islands and probably still, yeah, find nice, decently sized chunks of Ambrosium, barely even having to try. You barely even gotta, like, try that hard to find them. But this way, my inventory will just probably quickly fill up with Holy Stone, which I can always just throw away. Surprisingly, yeah, I don't really need Zanite. More so Ambrosium just to keep making those enchanted berries. There we go, there's some more. Thinking now this is probably the fastest way to just stockpile on it. Stockpile on Ambrosium. Grabbing all that, also. I think I'm just gonna go find another island to just search out. Like, start with this one. I'm seeing mossy holystone around here. Interesting. Did I just accidentally uncover a bronze dungeon? Even then, is there really anything worth chasing after in there? Even if I did. Is it worth chasing stuff in there? Assuming I did uncover one. Okay, I did just bust into a brawl. And there's a slider alive. I did just bust into one. It would be wise to not actually keep the wings on if I want to fight this guy. I do honestly kind of want to fight this guy. Low on food. Okay, actually no, we're definitely not low on food. We're definitely not low on food, and I do want to fight this guy. I don't think the loot's gonna be too impressive, considering this is only a bronze dungeon, but I don't know, because I'm bored. Del Alar Arsa, the slider. We're already halfway through the fight. Holy hell. He is just wrecking me right now. He is wrecking me. Oh, well, I cannot even move properly. He's just putting me in a nice corner there. I was getting comboed there for a second by this guy. Alright, so this is like almost a whole stack of blocks of... a whole stack of Ambrosium blocks right there. This is just 3 Ambrosium shards shy of a stack of Ambrosium blocks. So 9 stacks of 64, in other words. What's the loot? 3 agility capes. Another Valkyrie lance. A singular arrow. Another singular arrow. I already own a Valkyrie lance. I don't really care that much for the Neptune armor. I think it lets you breathe underwater or swim faster underwater, but still. Though I don't believe I've picked up any agility capes yet. I don't know why I need all 3 of them. Still gonna take all 3 home with me regardless. And then some lightning knives. Can't strike myself with lightning. I figured I'd try just for the hell of it, but I guess it doesn't let you shoot yourself with lightning. Where's my wings? There's my Elytra. Yeah, Meddler, we do seem to see that well, we haven't seen it, like, at all lately. Mainly because this is the first time in a while I've actually gone to the Ether, and the whole point was just to go get more Ambrosium shards, which I definitely succeeded at. That was definitely a success. I'm looking for that exit portal now. Ah, yes. Now I gotta just get in. That get in. We got in. Let's fill this up to the brim with ambrosium. Put all of this ambrosium pretty much into block form here. $55 ambrosium blocks. And then, yeah, 21 more shards of... Yeah, it should be a long while before this just runs dry. Should take, like, forever for that to run dry now. Agility cape. Okay, so instead of having to jump up these 1 blocks inclines... I remember back in the day, yeah, you can just run up them now. If you have an agility cape on, you can just run up these. No need to jump or anything. You just run up them now. Which is that's definitely just gonna come in handy. Just a nice quality of life upgrade right there. Okay, it even works on the carpet and the carpet and then the wall or fence gate combo works there too. Yeah, it's also going to work on these wires. I can just run over and on top of these wires now from now on too. And this pipe. It's going to be much less tedious to run around the wiring and the piping here, if I ever need to do that. Also, how's this digital miner coming along? It's still running. Yeah, I do believe, yeah, it's still running at the moment. Also, not gonna lie, I do kind of want to go on a mining trip, but it's already been over 3 hours, so I think we can just give it a rest here. And not actually bother with the mining trip tonight. Yeah, in fact, not really needing to even think about mining that much if the digital miner can just do it for me. Now that it's just guzzling up a lot less energy than it used to. Especially now that it's guzzling up way less energy than it did before. Keep these in the personal chest, I guess, for now also. If I could just have this, am I really going to need a shovel anymore that badly? Also, this bow, I've barely even used it as of late. Wondering if I'll even need that too. Okay, if I don't go to a village like soon, then we're not going to have an option to do a raid until I find another like Illager captain to kill and get Bad Omen again. But even then, I got 2 totems on dying out of the last raid, which unfortunately ended in defeat, but still. Got 2 totems. Both in my personal chest, by the way. I got 2 totems, and, well, you didn't see it at the moment I got them, but 30 extra emeralds also came with that. Brought some cows over, some sheep over. Still thinking exactly the design I'm going to want to go for with the sheep farm. I want to stick to like the one with just the walkways and then like the carpets on top of the fence gate / walls. I can jump up those, climb on those, but the sheep can't for whatever reason. And I can still just, I guess, take some more time to think about what I want to do with the sheep farm and whatnot. I mean, I'm thinking eventually I'm going to want to have like 16 divisions, one for each different color of wool the sheep can have.